A pleasant morning to each and everyone. This is Angelica Samariano, your speaker today. So, how could you tell that your brain has been brainwashed? Or your mind has been hacked? Or you've been subjected of control, mind control, or the hypnosis, or you are under influence? The people who want to persuade is the people who want you to stay ignorant. So guess what? What our title to be tackled today. So I know everyone, you know what it is, because that there is very recently issues our country face today. So this is the SBSI. I know, and I guess you know that. This is the cult, the newly confirmed cult after a lot of debate, after um, a lot of statements that came from a VIP person or the professional person. So this is one of the rampant issues that face our country today is the SBSI cult, the cultism of the Philippines. So this is the Socorro Bayanihan Services Incorporated, the SBSI group. So this SBSI group is headed by J. Renz Kilario, or aka Senior Aguila. This is located at Sitio Kapihan, Bukas Grande headquarters. There are 3,650 peoples. There are 3,650 members of this group. So this group is a called civic organization. From forced child marriage to alleged death threats against whistleblowers. So the SBSI became the center debate on cultism of the Philippines. Its leader, J. Renz Kilario, or aka Senior Aguila, known as Senior Aguila, was placed to discussion as a follower, continued to preach to salvation. So, this Kilario, Senior Aguila, claimed that he is the reincarnated Son of God. So he believed that salvation lies in his hand. So he make the world. He make his world. He make a lot of people believe in him because he believed that he is the reincarnated Son of God. And his hands is the salvation. His voice is the salvation. And he made a lot of people believe in him. He made a lot of followers. And then it's continued to grow. He promised that all the people will believe in him, will walk with him through, will be saved. There is salvation. So many people become hypnotized or under influence. He made the world. He made a world. They have the group, specific group. So this organization, this is from 1920s. It started for native, and then nowadays it grows. But then the group's main mission was to cultivate a community. Yes, they're cultivating community. They're making a community to provide livelihood, to provide a religion, to provide a beliefs, to provide a virtue. With a sense also a bayanihan, or in a local dialect, tinabangay. Kilario Senior Aguila offer a lot services, include carpentry, agricultural services, and a funeral services with his people. But the life there is not that easy. After a lot of statements of the former SBSI member, their life there is have determination of freedom of choosing what you want to be or what life you want to be. So for them, from SBSI member, the former SBSI member, it was like a game. And then also the former SBSI member stated that common law marriages with minor to entail more members, Department of Justice. So after that, many statements that came from his former SBSI member, a lot of discrimination, the common law fixed marriage to minor ages, ensured that 22 were forced into common law marriage. Diane Dantes, the former SBSI member, said. So their tactics to gain more followers in Bisaya, murag dula-dulaan nila. It was like a game for them. Dantes, again, the former members asked to describe how leader would choose pairings of couples. So again, there is termination of freedom of choosing what they love. And even at the minor age, they have no choice but to follow Senior Aguila, because again, Senior Aguila, they believe that in the hands of Aguila there will be salvation, they will be saved. So that's why, even though they do not want to do it, pero because of compulsory thing, they will made it. So the child reminded that they must do of their Messiah. Yes, Senior Aguila is their Messiah. And Jerens to be saved from hell. So again, Hilario believed that he is the reincarnated son, and the people will believe in him will save from hell. They would lock in a room, and after a marriage of minor ages, they were locked to the room and let out when they not did one thing to bring more numbers into. If they will not do after they will be together in that room, that girl will be in Clario's room. So children would rebel against marriage would be made to Hilario's house. Allegedly encourage the young give to sleep with Hilario. So after all those issues and realities revealed by members, Senior Aguila get arrested. Yes, he is now get arrested for what he done a lot years ago. A lot of discrimination, a lot of things that invalidating the right of every individual he victimized. So he's convinced the group is a cult. To Ronald Bato de la Rosa said, he's really convinced that SBSI group already a cult, because there are strict reverence and a blind obedience are all markings to cultism. He claims that he can heal, and people believe it, that can element of cultism. Sino bang matinong tao na iinom ng tae ng kambing para gumaling? Diba? This is the blind faith towards Kilario Senior Aguila, a cult leader. Yes, it is easier to fool people than to convince them that they have been fooled. So that's where the situation came from a lot of members of the SBSI. So everyone, we should live by design, not by default. We should not be a terrorist or against the law. We should always open our mind that we must do the right thing always, choose the right thing, and before you enter a group, think, and before you think, click. So that would be all my topic today. I hope that I have the striking words that will always be in your heart, and you'll learn a lot of me. And in the bottom of my heart, I thank you all for your time and attention. This is Angelica Semeno again, your speaker for today. Thank you.